been quite a while, hasn't it? I haven't made a video on this channel since March. It was. So today I'm going to be discussing the 3 timelines that were created. Maybe 2, you can kind of count 2, but I'm going to count them as 3 just because, I mean, they all both, 2 happened at the same time, so I mean, maybe you'll count as 2, but for this video, I'll be running down the timelines that, happened within the events of Avengers Endgame. The first one, or maybe you can count the next 2 as 1, but for this one, I will be talking about how the first timeline that was created was no Thanos, because remember in the film when Thanos from 2014 saw Nebula's future self's memories and all that, and then he went to the future, which created an alternate timeline where there's no Thanos at all, because if you change the past, it does not change the future. It creates an alternate timeline, and that's what happened in that movie. Thanos created an alternate timeline where there was no Thanos at all. The next timeline I got for you today is there's no Guardians of the Galaxy. So, with the fact that Thanos went to the future, he also took Gamora with him, because at around the time, Gamora was obviously working for Thanos in 2014. Now this was before she joined the Guardians of the Galaxy, so Gamora was still working for Thanos, so due to the fact that Gamora went with Thanos into the future, caused them to split into another alternate timeline, or maybe the same, you can kind of count it as the same, but I'm going to count it as a different one, and that created an alternate timeline where there was no Guardians of the Galaxy, and also with Tony Snap, it also killed Gamora and passed Nebula, even though that one was already dead, but it killed past Gamora and past Nebula, so that also is what made them to be no Guardians of the Galaxy. And for the last timeline, it's quite simple. All these are very simple. There's more timelines in this video. I mean, not in this video. There are more timelines that were created, but I think I'll go into those in a separate video for today. And this next alternate timeline was that there was no Captain America. And obviously, when Captain America went to go return the stones to every place, Vormir, Asgard, all those places, he decided to stay in the future. He decided to stay in the past. So he lived out his life, and then he went back to the main timeline, and that's where he gave Sam his shield. And that's how Sam became Captain America, and that's how Cap was there, even though he went back. He lived out his life, and then he used the Pympergon particles to go back to the main timeline, and that's where he gave his shield to Sam, and that's basically all that's it. He made a new timeline where there's no Captain America, since, there's Captain America retired way earlier than he did in the main timeline, and, yeah, judging by the fact they went back to the past, that created a new timeline where there's no Captain America, and that's why we saw him and Peggy dancing at the end of Endgame, is because he went back to the past, and he explained to him how he explained to Sam that he went back to the past to live out his life. And that's pretty much all I got for you today. And I'll see you guys in my next video, which will probably be more timelines. Yeah, I think I'll make a new video on those timelines. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.